Hey, what's good, everyone? This is V Marie, also known as your girl V92. I'm gonna be coming to you guys with another good video on another good topic. I've been wanting to make this video for a day now. I just got the energy and the gumption to actually make it. But this is actually going to be a video response to a guy named Race and Faith. I'll put the link to his channel down in the description box so you guys can see what I'm talking about. I've actually been blocked from his channel a while back, like a while back. But I'm doing this because it's been something that I've seen for a while now. And then I guess I'll call this video using interracial dating and cohabitation as weaponry. But back to the topic. So the name of the video that I wanted to respond to him is called Miley Cyrus and race mixing. So basically in the video, he went on to talk about how, he doesn't understand the contradictions between, the white society and, how they can get mad at race mixing and Miley Cyrus going off and doing all this ratchet things and, basically acting like a nigga. And, the niggerization of white children in society when they set it up from the get-go to have us integrated. And he's like, basically the white supremacists white people cannot get mad at the fact because they're the ones who integrated us in the first place so that we will not own our own businesses, we won't generate wealth, and they can basically keep us on the bottom. He was basically saying that white people can't have their cake and eat it too. They can't keep people from race mixing because at the end of the day, how integration is set up and white supremacy is set up, you have all minorities, especially blacks, 99% of us working for people who are white, basically these white-owned corporations and businesses. So they can't get mad at the fact of people cohabitating with each other, race mixing, and basically diluting the bloodline of, the white gene pool. He has some pretty good points at some times, but he always contradicts himself. He's very, contradictive. And what I mean by that is within the video, he also talks about how, he's against the Negro Bedouin, but he's always advocating for black men to hop the fence. Now, I don't care about anybody who hops the fence, black, male, or female. Sometimes you fall in love with people that you cannot help. You fall in love with. That's not the point. Some people just have preferences and they want to go. I have no issue with that. But what I'm getting at is I have an issue with people who use interracial hysteria as a means of weaponry against the other gender. And that's what that is. Race and Faith has always been very contradictive with himself. You cannot be against white supremacy and be towards integration for wanting to cohabitate and breed with their women. That's counterproductive. I left a message from my other YouTube channel on his channel, and I said, if you want to, I'm all for people finding love and success with whomever they choose to find it with, but you can't be for black unity in building black businesses and generating black wealth with cohabitating and mating with other races of women. I mean, I'm talking about from a male standpoint, because generally black women, we can't build like men do. They're the ones that have the seed. They're the ones that generate the lineage. So I told him, I said, if it were to come down to it, and black men wanted to get up and they said they want to leave black women and go cohabitate, marry white, Asian, Latina women, and what have you, Indian, whatever, then you can pretty much guarantee that after so many years, the black race will be no longer. There will be no more black people, because the offspring will be biracial. At that point, what black race is there to preserve? What black wealth will there be to generate if you keep cohabitating with the women of other races? That's counterproductive. It makes no sense to me. And also, it's like, I think it was Dr. Umar Johnson that said, he's all for black men finding love, whatever, but leave that black power and unity shit alone. You've picked your side. You cannot be for black unity and building with interracial dating. You got to pick one side or the other. The same with black women. You rarely see a black woman, if she's with another race of a man, or mostly white men, talking about black power. You don't see that shit. Black men shouldn't be either. Pick your side and stay on it. But yeah, like I said, I think it was Dr. Umar Johnson that said he doesn't really care about black men dating white women specifically, but he has a problem with, the fact of, if anything were to happen to the black men who actually were building, that money would not generate back into the black community. It would generate back to where the woman's community is. And that's usually how it happens. Now, say if a black man were to race mix or whatever, and he has a son with a white woman, you can guarantee he's going to tell his son, do not procreate with black women. And that son won't. So that son, who is already of biracial descent, is going to go procreate with a woman who probably looks like his mother. Boom, where's the black gene? All that money and wealth that black men supposedly, this is hypothetically, that supposedly are gonna build, goes back to the white community. Boom, white supremacy has already won. Again. And another thing I want to talk about is this one drop rule, this bullshit. Black people need to get off that one drop rule, because that was not made to benefit us. That was made to benefit white supremacy. The one drop rule is to distinguish who has color in them and who doesn't. It's to keep the white race pure. Why do you think they made that shit up? It's like, and I've heard this around, black men saying it don't matter who we get with, our seed is always going to be black. That's not fucking true. Each child gets 50% of their chromosomes from each parent. 50% of something does not make a whole. Like I said before, you take a black person and you take a white person, their child is going to be mixed. Most likely, that person that is of a black parent is going to tell their child, do not be mixing with black folks, because that's how they roll. They'll intermix with another white person. Boom, the black gene is gone. That's why you have some of these people I think, my grandfather, he might have been black. There might have been some black in him. Take a look at history for yourselves. Black men have bred themselves out before. The Moors, anyone? Everywhere the Moors went, they cohabitated with the women. And it ended up being their fucking mulatto offspring that fucking took them out. Like I said before, interracial dating and mixing is counterproductive to black unity and building and generating wealth. Pick a side and stay on it.